Hey, what's up guys? Stephen, the Salon Guy here. Hope you're all doing well. I apologize if I'm not getting to requests, if I'm not filming my YouTube stuff. I do film a lot of events off-site and I travel a lot, so I apologize for not getting back to you guys sooner. But I'm here and I have a lot of great stuff in store for you guys. Now, I got a very interesting request for a band that I really love, the 1975, and the lead singer Matt Healy got a really interesting haircut. Very disconnected. Basically, it's almost like mine. It's shaved all the way up to about right here, and then he's got some length on top all the way throughout the back. I know right now he's got it grown out a little bit, so it's probably it's quite a bit longer on the sides here, but it's still kind of buzzed down and disconnected throughout the top and into this just a little bit in the back here. But I'm going to show you guys how to get that look. So let's get started. Alright guys, so you can see what I've done here. Let me just show you real quick. Is I went and I sectioned this off, probably around the corner of the eyebrow back. And then what I did is I created a line like this here, as you can see. And I'm going to shave all of this off on both sides, because he's got that really just disconnected look. So I clipped that out of the way, like that. Alright? And now I'm going to use the clippers on the sides. Now, I always get comments from people asking what number to use and how long is it. He, at one point, had his hair like buzzed so short that I'd probably say it was like a 0. Like nothing was used, no guard. It was so short, almost like mine, maybe a little bit longer. All right, here's what we got so far. But you know what? I can't do anything with this mannequin again. I was gonna try to recut it, but let's go all the way and let's take this all the way off like this to where it's like nothing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's better. I'm just literally, this is no guard. And I'm just going up, following this, where I just cut it. But I'm basically gonna do this on both sides. All right, and if you have to do this to be safe, then go for it. So I'm gonna continue to finish this off here like that, and I will come back when we're finished, and then we'll start working on the top. All right, this looks pretty amazing. I'm glad I took this shorter because this looks a lot like Matt's hair. This is sick. Now I'm going to take the clips out here that I have where I had this all sectioned off. So you've got a lot of hair coming down here to work with. Alright, but he's got this all slicked back like this. Alright, it's a little bit heavy, but what we need to do is just trim this up a little bit on top and also layer this a bit more. So it'll kind of stay back a little bit more. And also you can get this to stay back by putting product in it, or some sort of gel or something like that to slick it back. But it definitely needs to be layered a bit more, and he's got some wave in it too. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work the layers in, and I'm just going to bring up the length a little bit in the back. I'd say it's somewhere around here. So let's just take this in pretty much one shot, and again, you want to pick out the point of where you want to do it. So let's say it's about right here. Okay, then we're going to come in and we're just going to take that off, and we're going to cut it pretty much one length. Okay, and we're just removing some of the excess weight. Now he's got his hair a few different, I've seen him with it shorter than this. I've seen maybe a little bit longer, not too much longer, but it's definitely somewhere around here. But he's definitely got some layers going on here. All right, so there's our length right there. As you can see, it looks a little better like that. All right, now let's layer this up a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up here and just create a little looser shape here, just to add a little more movement in through here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to part this kind of and separate the front and the back, and we're going to work just following the head shape. So I'd say let's hold it out where the length here is probably about 3.5 inches, and we're just literally going to follow the head shape, pull everything 90 degrees from the head, and we're going to create a nice layer just to give it a little bit of movement. And this will work really well if your hair is curly too. So I'm just going to continue throughout the back here, pulling everything straight out like this. You can see your guide's traveling, and just going to, at this point, there's no hair really on the side, so just pulling everything straight back like this. Okay, here we go, pulling it straight back, following where our guide is. Now we're just moving down a little bit lower working towards our length and into here. This is great because we're just removing some of the excess weight, and you know that's great for guys with curly hair. If you want a little more of that movement in it, this is definitely the way to go. You have to layer it. So here we go, just finishing this up here in the back, following the head shape like so, and working into this side here in the corner, and we're almost pretty much done with the layering in the back. This is definitely looking better already. You can see here. Okay, this is probably the last section as far as the layers go. And look, see that? See, it looks so much better already. Alright, this is definitely going to work out a lot better. So now we're going to work on the top here. Just lower that down. And what we're going to do, again, with this is, as you know, I like to connect the top and the back by cutting towards the face. This way it doesn't create any harsh lines. So we're just going to continue to cut that way. Bring everything up. And we're just slightly layering and softening at the top just so it has a little bit of movement to it. So again, you're going to probably have the whole thing the same length throughout the top as far as the layers go. Alright, and it's probably about 3.5 to maybe 4 inches or so on top. Okay, so there we go. There's the part where you're pulling it straight out from the head. And that basically means you're following the natural growth pattern, which is straight, you know, for the most part. Sometimes people's hair grows in different ways. That's where you get the calyx from. But this is pretty essential. Just bring it straight out from the head. So we're almost finished combing this side. That's good. Now work down a little bit towards the face here. Let's over direct this up this way. There you can see our guide. Everything it should be pretty simple as far as seeing the guide. This is a relatively simple. It looks intimidating, looks scary, but you know, really it's different. And if you do have kind of wavy or curly hair, that'll work out actually a little bit better. Okay. All right. There's that. This looks much better now. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna kind of dry it a little bit, and then we'll be finished. Alright, well here we have the finished look, and as you can see I blow dried it, and there's a few different ways. I mean, I've seen him in pictures where he's got it over like this all the way in one side, and this is coming down like this. Alright, and then I've seen him where it's all pretty much slicked back and just really worked in this way, where both sides are pretty much back and you can see the shaved bits on both sides like that, which I think looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put some sort of like gel in it and a paste. So I'm going to mix, a cream, a cream. I use Orojo, which is pretty good products, but any cream will do and any hair gel will do, just to give it a little bit of hold. So you mix the two products together and then you just mix it like that. Okay, I'm mixing the gel and the cream. The cream's going to help tame down the frizz a little bit and give it a little more kind of lived in look. And the gel's just going to give a little bit of hold. Alright, and there, see, I'm working it through. You want to really make sure you get it through the ends as well. Just really work the product in. Get it all throughout the hair. And I think it looks pretty awesome. So when you blow dry this, you want to make sure you're getting a lot of volume in there. So when you're blow drying, you want to lift it up and kind of away. Alright, and that's how you're going to get that kind of like that volume. Okay? So I think it looks great. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I just want to spin the head around like this so you can get a better look at it. Again, it goes pretty high up as far as the buzz on the sides here. Alright, pretty high up. Again, I used no guard on this. This was pure, just a clipper, which is probably like a 000 or something like that, to get that look. And again, I held it up. I'd say it's about 3 inches or so on the top. And again, I layered the back. So this is kind of what it looks like in the back here, just to soften up and loosen up. And the back goes probably about around to the bottom of the neck here. So that's pretty much it. Definitely had fun doing this one. It's almost like Skrillex. It's kind of like a Skrillex haircut, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Please, you know, I'm getting all your messages on Twitter, and you guys are following me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm so thankful. And thank you guys for the ones that say, hey, you know what, Salon Guy, you've changed my life. I'm such a better hair cutter because of you. I really appreciate that. So I'll see you guys next time with more tutorials from the Salon Guy.